Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Today I will be discussing GATE CSE 2015 question. First let's read the question. That G is equals to V comma E. Here G is given that it is consisting of vertices and edges. Be a simple and undirected graph means here it is given that it's a simple and undirected graph. And S be a particular vertex in it. S is a particular vertex in our graph which is called the source. For x belongs to V, let dx denotes the shortest distance in G from S to x. Dx here denotes the shortest distance from G S to x in our graph. A BFS is performed starting at S. BFS is carried out for starting at the source vertex S. Let T be the resultant BFS tree. Okay. Here it is given that the T is the resultant BFS tree. If U comma V is an edge of G that is not in T, means U comma V edge is in G whereas it is not in T. Which one of the following cannot be the value of du minus dv? Means here it is asking that which one of the values in the given option cannot be the value of du minus dv. So to answer these questions we could take some examples. In taking examples while dealing this question is an efficient way. So let's try out with first example. So our source vertex is S. Here it is given the question. So U comma V H is in graph G whereas it is not in T. So it is our graph G. And if we will carry out the BFS from source vertex S, then the resultant tree T is as follows. Okay. We could have H from V also. It's your choice whether you can take from U or you can take from V. So du. Here it is not, here in the question it is not given that the edge weights is 1 or any other units. But for our convenience we can take the edge weights as 1 unit. So here it is 1, 1 and 1. So we can calculate du as 1 unit. And if we will calculate dv, then it is dv equals to 1 unit. Okay. And if you will carry out du minus dv, which is 1 minus 1, here is 0. So 0 can be a possible value, but in the question it's asking that we have to tell the value which couldn't be possible. So it is a possible value, so we can take this as our answer. Let's try out second example. So here it is our graph G, and by performing the BFS we could get the tree T as it's your choice whether you could take an edge from U to V or you can take as T to V. So edge units are 1 as I have discussed in the previous example. So du is 1 unit because here it is given 1 unit because single edge, and dv is 2 units because it's going through U, 1 plus 1, so it is 2 unit. So du minus dv is 1 minus 2, which is minus 1. So minus 1 can be our possible value, so it's not the option we could take. Let's try out third example. U comma V edge is given the graph G, so we have considered an edge between here U and V, so it's our graph G. Okay, and we will perform now BFS on that is on this graph. So the DFS tree is 1 unit edge weights. We have considered the edge weights as 1 unit. So du, here it is 2 units because it's going from V. It could also go from T. It could also go from T. It's your choice what to take. So du is 2 units and dv, here it is 1 unit only. So dv is 1 unit. And if we will consider the subtraction du minus dv, which is 2 minus 1, which is 1. So 1 can be a possible value, but in the question it's asking about the value which can't be possible. So from the options we can see that -1, 0 and 1 are possible, as I have told you from the previous examples. So as it is an MCQ based question, so out of 4 choice only 1 is correct, as we have uh, brought in previous that -1, 0 and 1 is possible. So 2 is the only possible answer which could not be possible value of du minus dv. So the option answer of this question is 2. 2 can't be the value of du minus dv, because in the graph it is given that the u comma v edge is existing in the graph G, and if we will consider the tree, then also the u should be adjacent to v, because it in the original graph it is given that u comma v is an edge. And if we will consider the BFS transversal, then v can be at a distance of only -1 or +1 from u. It can't be at a distance of 2 or more than that value. So 2 can't be the possible answer here. So 2 is the answer of this question. Thank you friends. If you like this video insightful, then you can like, share and subscribe to my channel, and put your valuable comments in the comment section.